So this video is either going to make absolutely no sense and piss a whole bunch of people off, or it's going to be a work of genius. You decide. Hello girls! So this week we are talking about the media and kind of how the media portrays people of different sizes and maybe the influence that it has over whether or not people are, of different sizes. So this is a topic that I am sort of involved in because I work in the media. And so because of that, I have a little bit of a different viewpoint on it. I don't agree with the way that things are, but I can completely understand why it is that way. The majority of the United States is not on board with the whole size acceptance movement. And a lot of it is because, of fear, some of it is because of ignorance, but they're just not on the same train as, say the members of this group or our viewers are on. And so to make good media, which, good media really just has to do with money. Like, it doesn't have to do with whether or not it is actually really good, as we can, learn from Jersey Shore, but it just has to sell, and that's all that really the media mogul people care about. There's the small group of artsy-fartsy people who really care about quality, but for the most part, the people who are sitting up in the big, bigwig offices only care about the dollar amount that comes in. And so for it to be considered a success, it has to sell. And since the majority of the world is not on this size acceptance movement, size acceptance stuff doesn't sell. The examples that Kelly brought up with Vogue and some of them having some plus size editions, like those were great. But I'd really like to see the numbers of how well those sold, because they probably didn't sell as well as like the normal Vogue would have sold. Therefore, that's why Vogue isn't doing it all the time, because for them it's all about the numbers and all that kind of stuff. What can we do to change all of this? I really have no idea, because until you get everybody on board, that's when things can actually change. It's the same thing with other civil rights movements in the world. It takes a while to get there, because you're trying to convince the other half of the world to be on board with you, no matter what it is. It's just going to be one of those things that's going to take time, and it's going to take people's minds changing about things. And really, I know everybody really would love for the media to be the one to constitute the change, but they're not, because they're going to wait for the American public's view to change before they change, because it's all about numbers. All about numbers. My answer is probably not going to be a popular one because of that, but I work at a television station. I answer the phones from people who complain about the stupidest stuff, from our on-air talent wearing a color they don't like, or moving their head in a particular way, or wearing glasses that they don't like, or we even had a reporter who was pregnant, and somebody called up and was like, "She's fat, why do you have her on there?" And I'm like, she's pregnant, get a grip on yourself. So, it's a mindset of America that needs to be changed, and until the mindset of America is changed, media is not going to change. I have a blog that I talk a lot more about this. It's called Fat TV Producer. I'm going to put the link below. I haven't updated it in a really long time, and a lot of it's because I don't know exactly what to always talk about. So if you have any ideas of things that you would love to hear, kind of the media, insider's viewpoint on, leave that in the comments below. I am on week 2 of my Couch to 5K program. It's going great. I feel a lot more energetic about running, which is nice, because usually I'm very ugh, I'm gonna go run, woo. As far as weight loss, I don't know. I don't know if I've lost any weight. A couple people at work say that they think that I look skinnier. I think it's because I also am tanning right now. The Emmys, my Emmys show is in just 2 weeks, and so I'm trying to get a little bit of color so that I'm not palely white for that show. I am nominated again, so that's fun. I probably won't win. 98% sure that I'm not going to win, but if I do win, you'll see the video of it, and I will probably be crying. Probably.